Hello and welcome to the Black Entrepreneur Blueprint Show. I am your host, Jay Jones. Black Entrepreneur Blueprint was created specifically to educate and inspire Black entrepreneurs to launch, build, and grow successful businesses. Join us as we help build an economic power base in the Black community by promoting business ownership. If you are currently an entrepreneur or want to be an entrepreneur, we invite you to join us every week here at Black Entrepreneur Blueprint.
Welcome to the Black Entrepreneur Blueprint, episode number 222. I'm your host, Jay Jones, and today we have another outstanding and informative show in store for you. Today's show topic is 10 steps to start your own subscription box. 10 steps to start your own subscription box. But before we get to today's episode, I just want to give you a few reminders. My new book, A New Black Wall Street, is out. If you're interested in building a successful, sustainable e-commerce business, please go to anewblackwallstreet.com. Pick yourself up a copy. It's $14.95 plus shipping and handling. The full title is A New Black Wall Street, Circulating the Black Dollar Worldwide by Building Successful E-Commerce Businesses. Now, if you need additional assistance building your e-commerce business, I have a compatible online course titled Educated E-Commerce. So you can go to educatedecommerce.com and enroll in the course. Now, for all you producers of products, I've created a platform that connects Black product producers and Black consumers worldwide. So if you have a product that you want to put up and market to our community, please go to besmartbyblack.com. besmartbyblack.com. It's free to put your product up there. And basically, it's a marketplace where we can start circulating those dollars worldwide in the Black community. Now, I just created a new website also because I was looking for some freelancers not too long ago. Thank goodness I found them due to the last episode. A couple people had reached out to me, but I was looking for a videographer and photographer for a couple of events that I have coming up in Philly, and I'm wanted a Black videographer and a Black photographer. So I've created a new platform. It won't be out until about 3 to 4 weeks, but it's called Hire Black Freelancers with an S.com. Hire Black Freelancers with an S.com. So if you're in any type of freelance position and you're looking for more business, go to hireblackfreelancers.com, and it's a platform that connects people that are looking for Black freelancers and Black consumers. And that'll be up in about 3 weeks. But you can go to the site now, Hire Black Freelancers, and sign up for the notifications. So when it goes live, you'll be able to be notified. Just put your name and email address in there at hireblackfreelancers.com. Also, I want to welcome any first-time listeners to Black Entrepreneur Blueprint. And I always forget to say this because I think you guys have been with me for the duration. But anybody who's listening, I hope you enjoy the podcast. Please continue to spread the word if you like the show, because that's the way we get that good word out there. And it's through the BEB family by sharing on social media, word of mouth, in any way that you can. So today's episode, family, 10 steps to start your own subscription box. Now, if you're not familiar with subscription boxes, there's some very popular ones out there like Birchbox, Candy Club, Dollar Shave Club, T-Box, BarkBox, which is for dogs, and Try the World, which is a worldwide food box. And what these subscription boxes are is they're actually boxes that you get each month. Most of them are monthly, and they'll have different types of products in there based on whatever niche that that the box is designed for. And it gives you an opportunity to try different products each month. So it's almost like a surprise, just like Christmas. You get something in a box, you want to open it up and see what's in there. So that's really been driving a lot of e-commerce lately. And so men, if you go Dollar Shave Club, or Harry's razors and stuff like that. I've tried Harry's for a while, and so it was pretty cool, but I moved away from that. but these businesses or these types of businesses are driving tremendous revenues. So this is another form of e-commerce. So it's a subscription box business. So just go online and, like I said, you can look up harrys.com, Dollar Shave Club, Birchbox, Candy Club, BarkBox, which is for dogs, and I think they have for cats too, but it's pretty cool. So each month your dog or cat will get specific toys or food and things like that. So really it's a new element. It's not too new, but it's been out for a while, but it's an element of the e-commerce game that we really haven't taken advantage of. And today we're going to talk about 10 steps to start your own subscription box business. And the first step is, number one, you want to determine your niche. Who are you going to target? You can't be a generalist in this type of business, so you have to be specific. So for example, with Dollar Shave Club, that's focusing on men, obviously, that shave. So it has razors, shaving cream, oils, and things of that nature. Birchbox, that's for beauty products. It's like luxury beauty products that women can try. BarkBox, obviously, I just mentioned that. That's products for dogs and cats, for your dogs and cats. The tea box. So if you're a tea aficionado, this box actually sends you different teas each month. So it's very honed down, and you have to get or pick a specific niche so you're able to penetrate that. So you want to be very careful because number one, you want to make sure that you have a niche that's going to respond to your offer. Okay. And we're going to get into some of the other things that are necessary to be successful, but you definitely want to make sure and determine what your niche is. So for example, if you are in the health and fitness space, then you would know a lot about some of the products and things of that nature. So that might be a niche that you want to focus on. So if you're in the beauty niche, that might be a niche that you want to focus on. So step number one, determine your niche. Step number two, do your research. Okay. Once you've decided your niche for your subscription box, you can start researching other boxes in that specific niche. You want to make sure that you research because you want to make sure that there's a market for it. Okay. Now, it doesn't necessarily have to be another subscription box in your niche, but you need to know that this box is viable. And you'll be able to see that by doing some research and seeing what other people have done to that or in that niche. Number three, what type of subscription box are you going to have? Now, most people think of subscription box and they only think of one type, but there are actually two types of subscription boxes. Number one is a convenience box, and these actually deliver like the same products each month, and they may have a few variations. So Harry's razors. Mostly they're going to give you the one when I signed up for Harry's, they gave you the razor blades and the shaving cream. So that's a convenience box, something that you use every month. I actually was online when I'm doing some research for this episode, and they had a convenience box with feminine products in it that came every month, and you got to pick, what you wanted each month. So that's called a convenience box. Now, the other one is what's called a discovery box. And this is what a lot of people like because you don't know what's in it. It's something new each and every month. And once again, you have the effect of a kid at Christmas when they come downstairs and they're like, oh, man, what's in this box? And so the discovery boxes that help customers discover new products. All right. So, and a lot of times it's often a surprise. And one of the things about this type of business, you want the subscriptions to continue. So having that element of surprise each month keeps people on their toes and keeps them excited. Once again, a kid at Christmas, they're excited. What's in the box? What did I get in this box? Step number 4, you need to have a website and a recurring payment gateway. Obviously, you need a website so people are going to sign up, and a recurring payment gateway allows you to have recurring billing for each of your customers. So they're going to sign up one time and they're going to be billed that same amount each and every month. So you need to make sure that you have a gateway that handles recurring billing. And we'll get into that a little bit later on into the episode. Now, step number 5, vendors and wholesale acquisition. Because the big question I always get is, hey, Jay, where am I going to find the products at a discount in order to make enough money in the box? So there's several different sites out there that you want to look at. The first one is Google search. So if you search for wholesale, Google, wholesale manufacturers. So say your box is in the pet space. just like the Bark box. So you may look for wholesale pet products where you can buy the products at wholesale and include them in the box. But some of the actual vendors are Hubba.com, HUBBA.com, Hubba.com. That's where you can find a whole bunch of wholesale products from different brands and manufacturers. And usually it's 50 cents to the dollar. You can also go on Etsy if you find something that's, amenable to your box that would make sense in your box. You can go to Etsy. Always you can check out Alibaba. Most of those products aren't going to be name branded, but that's fine. So you can go to Alibaba.com. And once again, I think the first place you probably want to start is a Google search. So if you're doing, whatever type of box it is, you do a Google search for wholesale products in toys, wholesale pet products, or whatever you're searching for. So once again, you got to be able to curate a good box. The reason that your box will continue to sell is because people are going to be excited when they get the product. So you don't want to have garbage products in there. Now, you don't have to have necessarily top of the line products, but you have to have a perceived value that the value that the people are getting is more than the actual cost of the box. So once again, if you're looking for products to put in your box, just Google, wholesale products for whatever niche that you're in. You can go to Hubba.com, HUBBA.com, Etsy, Alibaba, and places like that to see if you can find good pricing wholesale products. All right, so that's actually step number 5. Step number 6 is your pricing and your shipping. Now, this can kill you, and this is where a lot of people make mistakes because depending upon the size and the weight of your box each month, your shipping can vary. So you want to make sure that you go in and you know how much it's going to cost for you to ship. Because if something's going to cost you $14 a month to ship and you're only charging $29, that's going to be tough to make a profit because you still have to get the products inside the box. So you really want to make sure what your pricing and shipping is. And so you really need to contact or go down to the U.S. Postal Service and check out box sizes, weights, and pricing before you get up there and put an arbitrary price up there, because that can actually kill your business right off the muscle. All right. So it's funny. I was doing a promo with free shipping on one of my products, and I assumed, this was a couple of years ago, I assumed, well, it's only going to cost me $5 or $6. Come to find out the daggone shipping, because the product was a little longer, was actually around $14 per unit, which jacked my whole ROI up. But I was lazy and I didn't take the time to go down to the post office and check it out. So once again, step 6, you need to check your pricing and your shipping to make sure that you're keeping your product, profitable. You don't want to be losing money. We're going to move on to step number 7. And today's topic is 10 steps to start your own subscription box program. Step 7, packaging and box design. Now, remember when I was saying it's almost like Christmas when people get their box? So you want to have something that's exciting, as an exciting package. You don't want it to just come in a brown box or a USPS flat rate box. All right, you need branding on the box, and it doesn't have to be crazy. You don't have to go out there and need 10,000 boxes printed up. But you can brand your box very simply. And I've said this before on several shows. So say your box is an 8-inch by 8-inch square box, maybe 3 to 4 inches high, right? Now, you can get a label. Say your box is black. You can get a label, clear label with white writing on the box that's, 7.5 inches by 7.5 inches. And you can put that label on top of the black box with the white writing. And now you're branded. So you don't have to get printed boxes off the muscle. So your packaging and the box design. And inside the box, you can put that confetti paper or that straw or whatever for your products to lay in, or however you want to hook it up. It doesn't have to be super extravagant when you start off. All right. And we're going to talk about testing too. So you want to make sure that your package and your box design looks nice, because if it looks raggedy, then people aren't really going to buy it again. They'll be like, oh, man, this box is all bent up, raggedy. It's a regular USPS box. There's no excitement in that. So you want people videoing themselves opening their packaging, opening whatever your subscription box is. And that's a way to market. Step number 8, you want a pre-launch. You want pre-launch marketing. So I talked about testing, and you never go into anything without testing. So I would actually create a website, get the product, not necessarily buy a lot of the products, but get an idea of the type products that I'm going to put in the initial box. I would get photographs. I would get a mock-up of the box, the whole 9 yards, and I would start marketing that box before I even bought product one. Remember, this is an early bird pre-launch marketing. So I'm trying to get these subscriptions, proof of concept. Is it going to work? So if I put a box together and nobody subscribes to it, then I'm not out that money that if I would have bought all the products in advance. So just for example, if your first month you have 100 subscriptions, that means you got to have 100 of each of the products that are in that box. Now, if you go and buy those 100 in advance of you pre-selling it, then you may be wasting money if you find out there's really not a market for it. So you really want to have proof of concept. And now you can get, once again, a box mocked up. You can get products mocked up, and you can have them put in the box or put around the box as your initial pre-launch, so you can gauge the temperature of your prospective customers. Is it going to make sense? I started or thought about doing a box for, black men in shaving. They have Bevel out there, which is a brand that a brother started for, razor and shaving cream and all of that stuff. But there's all types of different things out there. But before you go out and spend a lot of money, test, and test again. So get mock-ups done, start marketing, and see if people subscribe. The worst thing that happens is if you don't get enough people to subscribe, then all you do is you give them their money back and you cancel it. Okay. So that was step number 8, pre-launch marketing and, early bird marketing. Step number 9, you want to market with influencers and bloggers. So even before you get out there, if there's social media influencers in that space that you can connect with and they're opening your box, showing your box, man, that's crazy right there. That's crazy right there. So that's going to get you a lot of visibility, and hopefully it'll translate into sales. So if you know any bloggers, or if you do research on bloggers, depending upon what your niche is, find bloggers that blog on your niche, reach out to them, send them a sample box or whatever. Now, you're going to need to have a couple of boxes, obviously, just for pictures or whatever, but don't go hog wild until this proof of concept is proven. All right. But so with your marketing, look at influencers and bloggers, do your own videos, your family or friends, opening the box and all of that good stuff. And you want to get that out there. So nothing's going to sell without marketing. We're all in the marketing business. Okay. And last but definitely not least is choosing your platform. Now, subscription box business is a little different than standard e-commerce, and they have several platforms out there that are specific for subscription box businesses. One of them is called CrateJoy, CrateJoy, CrateJoy.com. And the other one is called Subbly, Subbly.com. Now, I haven't used either one, but I do know somebody that uses CrateJoy, and they think it's an excellent platform, and it's basically for subscription services. Now, you can still have your own website and all of that, but once again, this is a subscription service business, which is a little bit different from just a standard e-commerce business. So this industry of this subscription box industry is amazing, and it's going to continue to grow. And the great thing about it is, guys, it could be in any niche that you want. So if you're a health fanatic, and you take supplements and things of that nature, or exercise, you can create a box around that. If you're a sports fanatic or a grilling enthusiast like myself, I love to grill out, you can start a box around that. If you make your own barbecue sauce, you can start a box around barbecue sauces. You see, there's a tea box. All types of different opportunities for you. And here's a great thing about this, and one of the hacks that I think people can take advantage of. So say you're doing a box about barbecue sauce, right? Excuse me. And this is near and dear to my heart because I'm working on that right now, my own private label barbecue sauce. And so if you're doing your own barbecue sauce, you can add that product into the box to introduce that. So you can have, say, Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce, a couple other well-known barbecue sauces, and then I could throw in J. Jones's barbecue sauce. So now I'm getting exposure to all of those people that signed up for my subscription, and really my product is just riding along. And in that subscription box, once again, people like my product. Maybe they'll go directly to my site and buy my barbecue sauce right off of my site. So one of the things I always talk about, anchor products. And so if you have a subscription box and you're breaking in, and you're new in the niche, if you have an anchor product, which is a product that's well known, that's in your box initially, that can help your box take off. All right. Once again, so if I was doing a subscription box on barbecue sauces and my barbecue sauce was the only one in there and nobody ever heard of it because it just came out, your response rate probably wouldn't be as good if somebody's, Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce was in there or somebody else's barbecue sauce. So you guys get the picture. So you want to make sure that when you do a subscription box business, always, if you want to, throw in your own products because you can introduce your own brands through the box. It's tag along marketing. I used to do this when I had my own magazine. So I used to get advertisers for my magazine, the Self-Employment Guide, right? And I would sell, different business opportunities and stuff like that. I'd sell advertising to them, but I also had my own ads in there for different products and services. So my ads pretty much were free. I was just riding along in the magazine. So other people were paying me so I could market my own products and services. And I really didn't care if I made a big profit selling advertising to others, because really what I wanted to do was to move my own products and services. So I had a couple of business opportunities in there. I had a couple of products in there. And so basically I got to market them for free because of the advertising that other people put into my magazine. And this is the same thing you can do with a subscription box. So if you have a product right now, that an e-commerce product that you're selling, whatever niche that is, you can create a subscription box around your niche and add your product into the subscription box. So now you're getting additional exposure to people that may not have been exposed to your product by itself. And so this way, now you can continue to build your brand. So the subscriptions box business, guys, isn't going anywhere. And once again, I think the experience is really what makes this successful. When people get that something new each month and they're expecting it, they're waiting for it. And, I got this product, I got that product. And that's how they build these companies. I mean, some of these companies like Birchbox, oh my God, hundreds of millions of dollars. And all they're doing is curating. It's a curation type business. You're finding products that people will like, and all you're doing is you're bundling them and putting them together and marketing them to other people. But once again, the gold lining or the silver lining in it is, you can put products in there that are going to attract people that will make them want to buy your box. Once again, get an anchor product. So whatever niche you're in, if you're starting a new box and you're able to find an anchor product, which is a well-known product in that niche, if you can find it for wholesale or a good price, that can make people, subscribe to that box because they're like, oh yeah, at least I know this guy's product. Okay, we'll get it. And then we'll check out what else is in the box. So just to rehash real quick, guys, today's show is 10 steps to start your own subscription box business. Step number 1, nail down your niche. So if you're familiar with a specific niche, if you're into something specific, if you're into bicycling, right? It could be a box on bicycling products or whatever. So whatever the niche is, make sure that you understand and know what people want in that niche. Step number 2, do your research. So if there is a box or subscription box in that niche, check it out, see how it's going, what type of products that they have, what type of feedback that they're getting. If you can't find a box in their niche, don't fret. It might be a good thing. Nobody's just probably done it yet. But you still want to test before you go all out. And that's one of the other steps. Step number 3, what type of subscription box are you going to do? Are you going to do a convenience box or a discovery box? A convenience box is like Harry's Shave Club, where you get your razors and all that stuff. Whatever box you pick, you're going to get that each and every month. A discovery box is exactly what it says. You're going to get new products that you have no idea what they're going to be each and every month, but they will be in your niche. Step 4, you need a website and a recurring payment gateway. Once again, this is not just standard e-commerce. You're going to have recurring payments. So when somebody signs up once, that's going to get billed each and every month on that day or 30 days after that date. And obviously, you need a website to market it. Step number 5, box curation. You need vendors and wholesalers. So one site you can go to find wholesale products is Hubba, HUBBA.com. You can go to Etsy, Alibaba, but you can start off with just a simple Google search. Wholesale dog products, wholesale cat products, wholesale bicycle products, or whatever it is. And you can start getting a search and find out if some of these companies sell products at wholesale, and that's how you market and fill your box. Step 6, pricing and shipping. You need to know what your box the shipping cost is, because if you don't, it could kill your margins. Pricing and shipping. And if you price it too low, people aren't going to value it. So it could be anywhere from $29 to $79 or $89. It depends on what your niche is and how you position your box. You know, if it's something with knickknacks and trinkets, people aren't going to pay a lot of money for that. So it's all about positioning. Okay. Step 7, packaging and box design. That's also about positioning. Packaging. What type of packaging is it in? What does your box look like? Make sure that your box is branded. Okay. It's positioning. Step 8, pre-launch marketing or early bird marketing. So in order to find out if your concept is even worthy of going forward, you need to test. So if you have to buy several samples and create a box and have a professional photographer take a picture of it, and now you start marketing it online, pre-launch, and getting subscribers, you may say to yourself, if I get 50 subscribers, then I'm going to actually start this and do this. So you want to pre-launch, you want to test this. And I say it all the time, guys, don't go hog wild, get in there and spend all your money and you got a whole bunch of products sitting in your basement or your garage. All right. So you want to test, get a couple of samples, get photographs, professional photographs, not you sitting in the corner over there with your iPhone and you can't take good pictures. Professional lighting, high resolution photos so people can see the product. All right. That's step number 8. Step number 9, you got to market it. And we talked about the pre-launch marketing, but you can use influencers and bloggers, or create your own videos or whatever. If you open in the initial box, have family and friend, share it on social media, all types of stuff. So you want to market your product before it even gets out there. So you'll find out, once again, if it has proof of concept. And step number 10 is choosing your platform. Now, there's several platforms out there that actually deal specifically with subscription boxes. And 2 of the most popular ones are CrateJoy, CrateJoy.com, CrateJoy, and also Subbly, Subbly.com, Subbly.com, B as in boy. So those are 2 platforms that help you create, manage, and market your subscription box business. But don't sleep on this, guys. This is a crazy industry right now. And one of the great things about this type of business is you can mix and match products. So it's not, how most products have a shelf life. So it may be hot today and then a year later the product isn't moving as well. With this type of business, you're always bringing in new products. Also, another benefit is the subscription income. So if you're charging $49 a month subscription and you get 100 subscribers, that's $4,900 coming in each month. And if you continue to get 100 each month, that's another $4,900, another $49. And so after a couple of months, now your revenue is out there. So once again, you need to be concise with your shipping and, your box sizes and things of that nature, because that can cost you. It can make or break you. So you need to make sure that you have all of this stuff on point. And so also, if you're an e-commerce producer of a product right now, you can put your product into a subscription box to get it more notoriety. And hopefully now when people will see it in your box, then you can get more sales directly to your site. So you can use your product and tag along with your subscription box. So if you're selling beard oil right now, you can create a subscription box for men's beards. And one of those products in there is your beard oil. You may have a comb, you may have a brush, you may have some whatever, wax, whatever you got. But you can add your current product into that mix to get more exposure. And what you're doing is you're letting other people pay you to advertise your own product. You're tagging along. Okay, you're tagging along. So this is a great way to build a big business. I mean, Harry's got sold. I forgot how much they got sold for. I think it was over $1 billion. And all it was some cheap razors. I mean, the razors are okay. They're nothing. I think it's Dollar Shave Club. I'm sorry, got bought. The razors aren't anything extraordinary, but they had that subscription. And what they found was, and all you men that shave know, razors are ridiculously overpriced. You know, you get a 5-pack of razors, it could be $20. You know, your Gillette Fusion or whatever, and they're selling razors for like $2 a razor. And so people were saving money, you know, with Harry's and with Dollar Shave Club. Because I know with Harry's, I think it's $2 a razor, a blade, something like that, as opposed to you go into the store and you get a 5-pack and it's $20, $18, $19. It's ridiculous. One of the most overpriced items out there on the market. So what did Harry's and Dollar Shave Club do? They saw and they knew that was a problem. So they were like, okay, let's go in here and create this Dollar Shave Club and this Harry's or whatever. And we're going to help prevent this problem. We're going to save people money, give them a quality razor, quality shave, and they've been growing like crazy. So if you can find a solution, we talk about this all the time. If you're able to find a solution to a problem in a specific niche and create a box around it, you got something made. And remember now, there's two types of boxes. There's a convenience box, and that's pretty much what Harry's and Dollar Shave Club is, meaning that you're something that you use each and every month. And so it's just a convenience where you don't have to keep buying it, because Harry's will send you your 8 razors and your whatever, your shaving cream each and every month. So that's a convenience box. The discovery box is something that you don't know what's going to be in the box, but you do know it pertains to whatever niche the box is marketing to. And so that gives you the excitement of each month of opening that new box. Be like, hey, what did I get this month? So remember, there's a convenience box and a discovery box. But please note, if you're selling physical products right now and there's an opportunity for you to build a subscription box or a convenience box, look at doing that. All right. So if and I thought about this with my hair serum and thermal protector, you know, for my one of my other brands. It's like, man, I should try to start selling this on a consistent basis. If you have any consumables, you know, supplements, you know, it's perfect. So if you're in the health and fitness space and you're selling supplements, you can add different things in there and you could get a nice subscription box. So it's all types of opportunities, guys, with this subscription box type business. And I actually was going to do this about a year ago and it slipped my mind. But this is a great opportunity, especially for people that have products already. Think about creating additional products or sourcing additional products around your product or products. And that way you can get that free exposure. So before we close out, guys, I say it each and every day or each and every episode, but we get more and more downloads each and every month. And I attribute that all to the BEB family. I love you guys. Please continue to spread the word, you know, social media, word of mouth, smoke signals, whatever you got to do. I'd really appreciate it. We're trying to get this good word out there. Also, don't forget, guys, please check out my new book, A New Black Wall Street, anewblackwallstreet.com. Also, with my book tour, I'm coming to a city near you. If there's anybody, because I'm looking for some people on the ground too, to help me, because some of the venues I'm not particularly familiar with in some cities. So if anybody is out in Chi-Town, Chicago area, reach out to me. Hit me on my email, jjones@blackentrepreneurblueprint.com. I'm trying to find a venue in Brooklyn. I'm also looking for a venue in Chicago. Also looking for a venue in Atlanta. So any BEB family members in any of those cities, or any city really, that would be interested in having me come out there and do, my book signing and book talk on my tour, please reach out to me. My connect information to connect with me, once again, anything long, hit me at jjones@blackentrepreneurblueprint.com. That's JAYJONES @blackentrepreneurblueprint.com. Facebook, Black Entrepreneur Blueprint. Twitter, jjones001, JAYJONES001. Instagram, jjones4real, JAYJONES 4 REAL. YouTube, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Go to YouTube and search Black Entrepreneur Blueprint and subscribe. I got different content in addition to the show that comes out every Monday. We have additional content on YouTube. And if you want to be included in my BEB text line, please, for notifications and reminders, please text BEB to 555-888. That's BEB to 555-888. Love you guys. See you same time next week. Peace.